Howdy, Howlers! It's Sako to me, also known as Cass Voight. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. Today, I have a guest, my wifey-to-be, the Chaos Tim Tams.
Perfect combination, really. Perfect combination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you all know who she is, yes.
If you don't, you'll work it out eventually. I pop up everywhere. I've lost track of how many streams I've been on in the last 2 weeks because I popped up on like impromptu, like 3 in one day, I think.
Oh, wow.
Last weekend.
Yeah, you've been in all kinds of corners of the...
I've been everywhere. I'm getting around. Pun intended. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I woke up and Bethany was streaming, like did a pop-up stream because she was like, I'm lonely, I want to talk to people. And I was like, I feel
that was me last night, yeah.
Yeah, and as soon as I got in the chat, she was like, what are you doing right now, Charlotte? And I was like, at the moment, absolutely nothing. And she was just like, I think you know where I'm going with this next minute. I gotta look, and I'm with it. And this is like an hour before we were about to start, like the Chaos-a-thon kickoff. So then we had to finish up. Then we started the next one, which went for like 2 hours. And then later that afternoon, we did like a midnight chaos one with Cachet. So that was fun. But yeah, I'm here.
And now you're here.
First time on this particular corner of the interwebs.
This particular corner. Spreaderly peoples.
Or it's
not
it's
waiting for
corner and more of a less of a corner and more of a summoning circle, I feel. I just realized I can't see the chat because I'm on the wrong side.
All the zombies. All the zombies.
All the zombies. I am a literal zombie at the moment. If I make you tired, I apologize. But it's mainly because I am tired. Chaos sometimes, yes, Sage.
Chaos.
Yeah, my train of thought is pretty fractured at the moment. So if I just
so character design right now is probably not on your to-do list.
Yeah, not really. I was about to go to bed, and I probably will go to bed very soon because I need to break the habit of the 2 a.m. bedtimes that has been going for about at least 2 weeks, but I've kind of lost track of how long. So if anyone needs advice on not sleeping or on sleeping, I've lost track of where I was going with this.
Are you looking at giving advice on insomnia?
Oh, yeah. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. Actually, I do really want a t-shirt that's got that Hannah Gadsby quote that says, I identify as tired on it because...
I identify.
Yeah.
Oh, the single zombies.
Oh, my God.
Oh, the single zombies. Oh,
I forgot about that.
Okay. What, the lunchbox thing?
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that until I just saw that. That was right as I'd stopped for my lunch break as well. And I was just like, wow, this is...
I made lunch.
I'm having lunch.
I don't think that's specifically an Australian thing. I think that's like across the board a thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's just Australian because I haven't heard it that much. But I was like, I mean, I know what it means from you saying that because it doesn't take much to put 2 and 2 together. But I had to look up to confirm. So I was just like Googling on my lunch break, Urban Dictionary lunchbox. And then I had to scroll down quite a bit to find the right definition. I was just like, yep, knew I'd find it here.
Obviously not common enough if it's not near the top.
No, well, like I think the top one was something like it's like an insult for like someone who's a bit thick or something like that, or like
you freaking lunchbox.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't really remember what it said either, but it was let me see if I've still got the tab up. I probably do. Yeah, I do.
Hi.
Oh, one of the definitions is a male bulge visible to others.
Yes, I've heard it in that context as well.
I love the examples they put in because it's always like the worst examples of dialogue. Like they're so implausible. It's like, oh
Yeah,
my,
like use it in a sentence, and the sentence is
my
like,
oh my goodness, Daphne, look at that old man's raging lunchbox.
raging lunchbox.
Top definition. A clueless high kid who acts stupid and lacks common sense, usually pejorative in nature. That kid is such a lunchbox. I don't think I've ever heard that used.
I've never heard it used in that.
No.
Oh, my snake pen logo. Thank you. Help me make it. Talk dirty to me, sort of insult. Ooh, baby, use such a sexy lunchbox. Can I be your snack pack? I've never heard of any of this, but it's hilarious.
That's actually reminds me really funny. The other day, my housemate, we have a very odd relationship where like we're both ridiculous. I was trying to find like an earring or something because I was trying to change an earring. And she just like walks up with 2 packs of crumpets and puts them in my top and it's like, now you're a real snack. And then walks off. It's like there's so many little moments of stuff like that, just like that are completely without any context. Yeah. But that's how we keep ourselves amused while we're in lockdown.
Yeah. Makes life worth it. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's pretty fun. Yeah, she'll be like, she was disappointed today when I told her she couldn't like come and make a Jenga tower with Tim Tams while I was streaming. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of streams where she's literally throwing Tim Tams at me while I'm trying to like talk to the people in the chat. But she really took the chaos branding and ran with it.
Yeah. Branding. That is my bread and butter, man.
I mean, it was a bit accidental, but it seems to have stuck.
Yeah, the witch thing was kind of accidental. I wasn't expecting that to stick to my brand either. But here we are.
I was well, I mean, if you watch any of my first vlogs, I'm pretty sure it took like 2 or 3 before it scaled into complete like madness. Yeah. Yeah. Well, because at the time I was very sleep deprived, trying to do NaNoWriMo and also teaching like Shakespeare to year 8s during the day. So I was surviving off of sheer willpower, ridiculousness, and instant coffee, and not very much sleep. And then on top of that, I was making stupid life decisions like, someone's streaming at 4 a.m. and I really want to go to this, and it will mean I'll get like 2 hours sleep and then have to go to work on 2 hours sleep. But I'm going to get up and watch
8 years, like Shakespeare with 8 years as your day job. Like that's madness.
That was the contract job that I was doing at the time. And so we were trying to put on a show while I was trying to write a book. It was ridiculous. But fun times. And I think there's still some funny vlogs that were a result of that. Because that was like the first YouTube ones as well. So I was still like working out, like, what the hell am I doing with this?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I kind of floundered with this account for years. Like I reached like few thousand views on my how to make a turban videos, and that like basically made it so that there was a bunch of stuff that I could do with the YouTube account that I mean, like, it was super. There we are. Hello.
Hello. Together.
Sorry, I had to put actual clothes on.
Actual clothes.
Yeah. Well, I can't be on stream not in clothes.
I mean, you could just like do this thing, and then no one would know.
That's true, but I don't know. I don't have a good counter argument for that.
People would just be like, "Why are you just in like voice mode today, Sage? What's going on there?" Just like, no reason.
Just going through my wardrobe.
Yeah. Just going through my wardrobe. Eking out the last of my blue lipstick.
Oh, rip.
It's okay. I've got this purpley one that I'll wear when the blue runs out.
Oh. Okay.
I don't like it because it's kind of tacky. Like it sticks to itself.
Alchemist's fire. It smells awesome. It's all Spire side is all like made with essential oils, and somehow they made a magical. Like they have a whole bunch of like magical candles, which is
pretty cool.
The only candles I buy anymore are spell candles.
Yeah, Eva would know.
Now
if Char goes dark, she's naked.
Now I'm tempted to put a bit to the stream with like the no camera mode, just to mess with like people who are
people.
Yeah.
So
no one knows
what I was making just before the stream.
Nice.
It's perfect, and I love it.
So it's not very well made, and it will probably fall apart. But
you only have to wear it for stream things. You don't have to like dance in a club or anything like that.
Exactly. And I found my clipper.
So I see. Yeah, it looks great.
So back when I was considering actually getting a nose piercing, my tattoo artist was like, well, why don't you get one of these fake ones and wear it for a while and then decide
if you dig it. I have a whole bunch of them, like fancy ones for like belly dance and stuff, but whenever I talk it vibrates, and and like there's something about the frequency of my voice that just makes it like wiggle in my nose, and I'm like it's great for photos, not for much else.
Not so great.
I can't dance in it. I can't function in it. I'll just take it out, scratch my nose, put it back in.
I had that for the first like 2 weeks, I think, when I got my rook done. Whenever I was talking to someone on the phone, I could feel it vibrating in my ear, and I was just like, "What?" I was at the point, and I was just like, "Is this gonna be like this the whole time?" But then it sort of like stopped after,
like ebbed off.
Yeah, I think it was just because it was a fresh sort of thing, and then once it had healed a bit, it went more numb. But it was so funny. It was really weird.
I heal really fast. I've been thinking about like maybe piercing my ears because there's so many like earring things that are so cool. I wear clip-ons.
Yeah.
I have no piercings, tattoos, no nothing. But I heal. Like one, I have high platelet count, and two, I just heal super, super fast. So like I wanted to get some scarification, and I'm like, I've healed 100% all of my scars, except for like one.
Yeah.
Which was a really deep, really fucked up wound from when I was a kid. But like everything else is gone, and it takes about 2 years for it to be like 100% gone. So I'm like, yeah, even the belt sander, like on my hand, there's like a tiny hint of a scar, but it tends with the rest of my skin. So it must be alive. It's not scar tissue.
Yeah.
I have a scar across my knuckle from a rogue tuna can incident in like grade 6.
Ouch.
It was painful for a little while, but now it's just like a cool scar. But I just remember because it's like right on the knuckle, so there's literally just skin and then cartilage. And it went through the skin, and I could see the cartilage through the cut.
Yep, I've done that shit.
Yeah, but also it's right hand, so I had like a massive band-aid around like this finger for like, I don't know, probably a week or so. So it's just like having to awkwardly write with this huge.
Oh, it's on your right hand. Oh, no.
But I'm pretty sure I've also got a scar somewhere here from falling over onto gravel when I was a kid. But
falling into gravel? Me too.
When I got it, it was like here. But because that was like, I don't know, maybe almost 20 years ago, it's now like up here because the skin has like grown and moved.
And grown. And
yeah, because my hand was a lot smaller at the time. So there's like a tiny little scar like up here somewhere. I don't know if you can see it on the.
No, we can see it.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to see. It's basically just like a white dot. But that was from like having gravel stuck in my hand.
I have like a couple of scars on my knees still yet from a gravel wipeout. I was on my bike and they had changed it from mulch to like gravel, like small pebble gravel. And it was coming downhill and there was gravel all over the sidewalk and I just wiped out. Like I got it stuck in my elbows and my knees and my chin. And everything else is healed fine, but I still have a little residue shit in my knee. In the one knee.
On one of my knees from doing exactly the same thing, going down the driveway on a bike, and I'd just gone onto like 2 wheels. You know that age when the training wheels come off? No. Went down the drive, that then went around the corner at the bottom of this steep little slope. Got too much speed up, hit the corner, and then as turning the corner, just like turned and slid and wiped out. Just like slid into gravel.
I don't believe they get flagged.
No, they don't.
They don't, I don't think.
Women get flagged, men do not.
Yeah. Which is such a load of bull.
Yeah. You know what's funny? In DC proper, it is actually legal for a woman to go shirtless because if men can do it, women can do it too. However, they might get you on disturbing the peace.
Right.
And if you are in a public place or even in a private place, like a club or something, your nipples have to be covered because you could lactate at any moment.
Right.
So I was like, electric tape, fuck it. Whatever.
And that is obscene?
I'm just like, of all the things there were.
Fluids are hazardous mentality, I suppose. I don't know.
That is the strangest.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah, so clubbing in DC was weird when I was in my 20s. Like, super weird. Tripped in the house and smashed my forehead into a wall. Ooh, 5 or 6 stitches from smacking into the wall? Ow. Weirdo. I don't understand How did you gash your head on the wall? How?
That's intense. I got really angry when I was like 2 or 3 and kicked a glass pane in an inside door and broke it. Didn't need any stitches. I don't know if I even had any cuts from that, but I remember Mum, like, I was like, oh shit, didn't mean to break that. And then Mum spent ages like checking my foot for glass splinters. But yeah, no concussion as far as oh wait, no, not no concussion, but
I think I had a concussion like once or twice. Like
I've been knocked out before. I got my head.
That requires a concussion.
I got my head slammed in a cupboard door and went down and out for like maybe 30 seconds or so at a party when I was young.
Whoa.
Yeah. That was a fun day.
So good to see you. It was a soft wall. This Aztec challenge? Like, what? I was middle as fuck toddler. System couldn't keep me down. I've only had stitches once, and I don't think I needed the stitch. Because I was in my early 20s. I did a lot of medieval reenactment, and I was making a dress for a friend, and I christened it by putting the sewing needle through my finger and graced the bone, punched right through my fingernail. And like it was in October because it was for an event called Crusades. So we go to the hospital, and the hospital is like carting me, like the nurse is carting me around to each department saying, check this shit out. It's got to be a gag, but it's not. And I was like, can we like get this out anytime now? Like that would be so cool. So they did a digital block at the bottom of my finger, and then, but the block never got to the end of the finger. So it felt like I was wearing a ring, and then I felt everything in the tip of my finger. They yanked it out with a pair of pliers, and they're like, that wasn't so bad, was it? I was like, fuck you, that sucked.
Ow. Ow. I've lost a toenail before. That was pretty painful. It take a while to grow back as well.
My sister lost a toenail once, fucking with the bathroom door. The door, she pulled the door too close, and it flipped her toenail right up.
I was at school. I think I was in like grade 4 again. So many injuries. But I like leaned back.
We were invulnerable.
I leaned back on my chair, and then when I came down, I accidentally came down on my foot, and I pulled my foot out, and there was no like protective cap on the bottom of the metal chair leg, and it caught my toenail and ripped it off. And it was right at a moment where I was getting told off by the teacher, and I was like, felt really guilty, and I was just like, fuck, this is karma. And so I didn't like tell anyone. I was just like,
I'm just like bleeding from my foot and like revealing the meat of my toe.
Yeah, I don't think I actually told anyone that I did that either. Like, I think I was just like, ouch, and then just sort of like put a band-aid on it and just let it grow, like heal by itself. I never actually went to like the office or anything, and the medical people that they have around, whatever they're called. So yeah, I probably should have.
Wow. I lost nails when I was starving.
Got peckish?
2008 was a really rough year, so I couldn't afford to eat. Like I could make rent or I could eat. So I I was losing hair. I was losing nails. I just wasn't taking in enough calories. I didn't know that was a thing.
The first time you said it, I just was like, wait, as in you ate the nails?
Nope. Nope, it just popped off.
That would be an interesting solution as well. It's like, well, I don't have anything. I'll just like, I've got 9 others.
Could you get nutrients from your nails? Protein or something? I don't know.
I don't know, but it's 11:30 and I finished a bottle of scotch. It's fine.
Speaking of injury, Sage just like pricked herself on her project.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm bending paper clips around a Sharpie to make fake lip piercings, and got a little too close to the edge.
Oh, I got bitten by a goat once.
In the cut.
Ow.
Anesthetic. Cocaine. Why would you give a small, like, cocaine? We're gonna do all the things.
Oh. Yeah, so isn't like heroin meant to be the painkiller one?
Heroin is a painkiller.
Particularly experienced with
Cocaine will do it too.
With substances you can use, but no, I read a short story during high school, which was about a person smuggling cocaine into the country instead of getting cancer treatment. They would die for the rest of their life. It's a very good short story.
Oh.
It's by Kate Kennedy. It's called Habit, I believe. It's in an called Dark Roots.
I'm actually in the process of writing a book that focuses around a master mage who must detox from cocaine.
Interesting. No, it's this main character in the story has, I think, lung cancer or something like that. And instead of getting chemo, she's decided she's going to self-medicate with a mixture of cocaine and heroin. And it's what they used to treat terminal patients with before they became illegal substances. So she just like goes old school because she's like, I want to be conscious and not souped up on drugs. Well, not those kinds of drugs. That's a really interesting story.
Hat slips over eyes. Run. Spiky brick wall. Had to get stitches in my head. They couldn't give me anything for pain or to numb it, so I felt it. It was under 10. So you were old enough to like. I don't know. I lost a baby toenail just last winter. It's back now. I can't remember how I did that. Yeah. Like my pinky nail just like popped off. No pain, no wackiness, just. Totally not a fan. I was like, I have photographic evidence somewhere of like my nail like dangling off by a thread. I'm like, what the fuck? My daughter came to world in via emergency cesarean. This was my first time getting stitches. Oh, it honestly sucked, but had the best payoff. Right on. Smashed my nail in a car door, got all purple and gross, went to school, showed my gross finger off.
As you do.
As you do.
There's nothing more satisfying as a kid than like getting an injury on your middle finger so that you can just flip everyone off, be like, look what I did.
Yeah. Hi, Ginny. and Orla and Debbie. My oldest, when she was 1, got bit by a hamster.
Oh.
Did that require stitches? I've been bit by mice before. My mom freaked the fuck out. This was the early 90s. They were testing it, but it worked. Whoa. Early 90s. Well, it kind of makes sense because fucking cocaine was like the thing in the 80s. So it surprised me that the hospital might have still been using it in the early 90s. They didn't learn shotgun. They had it coming. He looked at her and said, "You know, that explains a lot about you." Closed my door in an RV door once. Or I closed my thumb in an RV door. Hurt, but the bruise was kind of cool. I've been run over by cars. I've jumped from a moving vehicle at 60 miles an hour. I've thrown myself from a 3-story, 4-story building. And come out fine. No serious bruising, no gashes, no wackiness. Like,
I've had a couple of falls off horses, but none like that wasn't, or the only one that was when I wasn't doing something stupid. There was 2 when I wasn't doing something stupid. When I say something stupid, like jumping on in the middle of paddock without any tack, and then just slipping off because the what is it called? Hair, horse coat is really slippery and hard to like grip onto.
Yeah.
Like bareback is really slippery. But no, we had one where it was like winter. I was going to take him out for a trail ride, and then we're going up the hill, and his feet went out from under him, and we both went down, and I had half a horse land on one of my legs. So that was the one time when I didn't get back on afterwards. I was like, okay, I'm going to call it a day.
I'm done. I'm going to walk this off.
Yeah. Like I got back on, like that wasn't the last time I rode a horse, but I was just like, for today we're done. Because he was, poor thing, he was really shaken as well. I was like, it's okay, buddy.
Aw, happy birthday, kitty.
Happy birthday, kitty.
We don't know when my cat was born. We just know when we got him. So we have a gotcha day.
Yeah.
But we don't. It's great because we celebrate the Yule and also my husband's birthday. So we kind of like lump, because it's only like 2 days difference, if that. Yeah, about 2 days difference. So I decorate the house. I get presents for the pets, and so the cat is just like, oh, they're decorating the house. This means I get a whole box of awesome shit. He's starting to learn.
Cat knows what's up.
Yup. He's a smart one.
Yeah.
No worries. We love cats. We love voids.
The only cats that I've got that I could currently count as somewhat mine are the ones that are out at my parents' place, and they're like farm cats, and they hate everyone who exists. They're just like, humans, no thanks.
I got a scam thing in the mail for the ballot thing. I thought I signed up for a mail-in ballot, and I got a scam letter that was missing everything but the social security number. And I was like, this doesn't seem right, because they have all that information. And I, like, my husband looked it up on the internet and sent me the Facebook post that basically said the county never sent that shit. They're like, they had a photo of the letter and the envelope and they were like, we did not send this. This is a scam. Don't fill it out, don't send it in, none of that. And I was like, and my mom, like, she'd already sent it in, but she didn't fill out the Social Security number because she didn't see it. So good for that. But
lucky.
I don't know if I'm going to be able, like, if I'm ever going to get the ballot thing for me to vote. I was trying to mail in, and I don't think I'm ever going to get it. Happy birthday to your fur baby. Except my fur baby prefers my husband. He picked a person, and I was not that person. So
that happens.
Pretty mad. You won't purr for me, like, at all, or nuzzle me, or cuddle me, or anything like that, unless it's like, dark 30 in the morning, and I'm in bed, and he'll crawl up on my chest and purr. But that's the only time, is when he wants to be pet. Little one's up, so gotta go give her breakfast. See you, Carrie. Scars dead center of my forehead. Probably may have been an exaggeration. The election is compromised. Yeah. Yeah, big surprise, right?
Oh gosh, American systems, like, Australia's only marginally better with the options we got available, but I'm just like watching what happens over there. I'm just like, holy shit.
A couple of years ago, you guys were in a similar boat.
Oh, we still have a douchebag in our leadership position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, all my Australian friends were like drowning in fascism, and fucking, I was like, my condolences. And then Trump got elected, and I was like, well, we're part of the rest of the world now.
Yeah, we've had an interesting run.
Fuck.
But yeah, it's been ridiculous. Been a bit ridiculous. But yeah, Cuomo at the moment is like, I don't even know what he's doing at the moment.
Yeah, same here. I fucking have no idea what's happening in the White House at this point. I can't read the stuff. It just affects my mental health too much.
We had like half the country was on fire a few months ago, and he went on holiday to Hawaii in the middle of it. Like, just as everything was catching on fire, he's just like, I think I need a bit of a break. He's a
just
yeah, he was definitely not popular with the places where the bushfires hit after that. And there's so many videos of him going around trying to shake people's hands, and they just refuse to shake his hand, which is kind of hilarious.
Oh,
yeah. Fuck off.
Wow.
The shade was incredible.
The people who still subscribe to Trumpism, like, they're definitely in the minority, but like, they're rabid.
Yeah,
like, he's doing a great job, and I'm like, he tested in the below average, borderline retarded, like, intelligence thing. Like, he took a test and he was like, yeah, I'm smart, and the test was to see if he what had dementia or was retarded. Like,
my dad sent me like one of those chain joke emails today, because he does that every now and then, which is like your annual like dementia test, and it's all those like classic like joke questions. I can't remember what one of them was, but it's just like, if you didn't get this, just give up now. If you got it, go on to the next one. It's like, say silk 10 times and then spell silk, and then what do cows drink? Water.
Water.
If you give up now. One of those ones. But that was pretty funny. And they just get slightly more complicated as you go down.
Sure.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we had Clive Palmer is basically not the closest we get to Trump, but it's the closest we get to like a celebrity trying to be a prime minister. And he started his own party. This was the sort of guy who tried to make a Jurassic Park theme park, and it just was like, I think it caught fire or something. It was a massive area. He's like a massive mining magnate, wannabe celeb person.
Oh my god.
But the only thing I am glad about is that no one took his political career seriously. But like, he still managed to do a little bit of damage. But dude, he ruined the color yellow for like a good few years because he used this garish bright shade of yellow. And just anywhere I went, if I saw anything remarkably close to that, I was just like, fuck off, Palmer.
Oh.
The point where I think I was in like a focus group for a new like library building that was being built somewhere where I was living at the time when I was in this youth group. And they had these little like pods that would have like a TV and stuff that you could hook your computer up to. But they'd put them in a very similar shade of yellow. And I was just like, they're these big round things. And Palmer is a big round yellow lump of get the fuck away from me. And I just saw these yellow pods and I was like, can you please put them in any other color, just any other color, because they look like Clive Palmer.
That is hilarious.
But yeah.
Poor branding. That makes him not worth your time is poor branding.
Yeah, poor branding, but also just like he was a douchebag.
Which is hilarious. This is hilarious because they're calling us snowflakes. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Like the people who aren't wearing masks, really? Like, that's the most selfish shit. Like, I deserve freedom. You should be taking care of the people around you. Like, it's not about suppressing your freedom or putting you in a gas mask. That is not what this is about. This is about protecting other people from you. Like, you could be a typhoid Mary and you never know it. Like,
yeah.
South Dakota is very much into Trump. Gross. We have Sturgis going on right now. Over 250,000 people gathering for 10 days. What? 250,000 people? They are anxious about 10 gatherings of 10 people here.
Yeah, we're not allowed to like have more than I don't think we're allowed to have gatherings of any people at the moment. We're in complete lockdown. Like 300, 400 cases a day.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we have
you're just getting it. Like,
well, we had like it wasn't even like a first wave back in March, I think. Where it got up to like maybe 200-300 cases a day, and then they put everyone in stage 3 lockdown, and then we came out of it too quickly, and everyone was like, "It's over." Next,
like making out and having sex, fucking going to the beach.
Turns out there's like people who are supposed to be in hotel quarantine, and like security guards who are supposed to be like distancing and stuff on that hotel quarantine. Where I don't know what went down, but there was some seriously shady shit going on, and they just caused the outbreak of the entirety of Melbourne, basically. Yeah, so now we're back into. We went into stage 3, then we went back down to stage 2, and then we went stage 3, 4 in a matter of weeks after numbers started going up, and then we went stage 4, just the city of Melbourne, and then like a week after that, the country of Victoria went into stage 3 lockdown as well, which was restrictions on the rest of the state, not just the city. And then at the same time as that happened, we got a curfew and masks were compulsory, and it went to complete like I have a legal document form papers in my bag.
You had to have papers to be out.
While going to or from work, I have to have this with me, otherwise I will get it fined or something.
Yeah,
they went hard in the last few weeks, but they went hard a bit too late, I think.
Yeah, that's really late.
But I think we're still, compared to some of the other places in the world, we're doing marginally better.
Yeah. Forcing our sexualities onto others, and said she wouldn't tattoo gay men because of AIDS. Wait, what?
This is going into gay bomb territory again. Have you guys heard of the gay bomb thing?
I have heard of the gay bomb thing because I've been on your streams.
I figured I feel like Sako might be a little bewildered about what I'm talking about. I'm making a cabaret called Gay Bomb, which is based on historical events.
Oh.
I've got the tab here bookmarked. I'll just read it to you. Hang on.
Oh.
So I was doing a Google spiral for my novel on a stream one day, and I was looking up psychochemical warfare for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
And you just go down to the See Also tab, and it says See Also, chemical weapons, biological weapons, gay bomb. And I was just like, I have to know what this is. I click on the tab, and it takes me to this Wikipedia page that says the gay bomb or halitosis bomb are formal names for 2 non-lethal psychochemical weapons that the United States Air Force Research Laboratory speculated about producing. The theories involve discharging female sex pheromones over enemy forces in order to make them sexually attracted to each other. In 1994, not that long ago, the Wright Laboratory in Ohio, a predecessor to today's United States Air Force Research Laboratory, produced a 3-page proposal on a variety of possible non-lethal chemical weapons, which was later obtained by the Sunshine Project through a Freedom of Information Act. But the thing is, they were trying to make this. They tested it on monkeys, and it didn't work.
Right.
They put full-on research money into trying to make a chemical weapon that would turn everyone gay. And surprise, surprise, it didn't work because they were just like, I bet if they'd asked a gay person, they probably would have been like, yeah, man, that won't work.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I just find it so funny that actual money went towards researching this. They literally tried to make it and then failed in clinical trials.
Yeah. I didn't realize they were still doing that shit. Jeez.
Yeah, well, this is almost 30 years ago now, but still.
Yeah. That's still really recent.
It's still recent.
Case of hate crime of local women pointing a gun at minors and calling them the N-word.
Oh.
Where the hell are you? Okay. Where are you? Pennsylvania. Oh, let me guess. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is Trump country, hardcore. Beautiful mountains, not so beautiful racism, homophobia, transphobia, xenophobia, Islamophobia, phobia.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that makes me nauseous. Williamsport, yeah. Fuck me. Ugh. People just assume that because the president misbehaves, they can misbehave. Like Central PA, yeah.
Well, as the saying goes, a fish rots from the head.
Yeah. Yeah, it's leading by example. This is why. Yeah. And we're definitely not getting off scot-free in Australia on any of those counts, but
right,
it's less extreme, I think.
It's pretty extreme here.
Yeah. Like, I don't think we have that many Nazi rallies. I hope we don't have that many. I haven't seen. They usually get booed down pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And I don't think they do very well on the recruitment numbers. But we have a lot of douchebags.
I think Charlottesville kind of like woke us up. Like most of the, like in the big cities and the college towns and stuff like that, even Charlottesville is a college town, right? And then, I mean, that was a big Nazi rally. Like, that was a big one. With tiki torches. That was their answer to the torches and pitchforks and stuff, was tiki torches.
There's a raid of bombs.
So, super spoopy. That's not that far from me. It's only a couple hours.
Yeah, it's a bit mad at the moment. Also, I have no context of like knowing which states are the most likely to find you like conservative or like concerning views in. So I'm just going, okay, this is interesting. I might avoid some of these areas if I ever get over there. We'll see. I'll have to get like a map of the US and get people to like mark out the danger zones. But yeah, crazy times.
Crazy. It's the end of the world as we know it.
Welcome to the end.
I feel fine. Sorry, I had to do it.
Who knew that like this is what the end of the world would look like?
Not with a bang, but with a sneeze.
Yep. Title of your autobiography.
Oh, that's too fitting at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, what am I doing? Oh, it's almost midnight. No wonder I'm losing my marbles.
You should probably get some sleep.
Yeah, I'll just sleep on the keyboard here. Carry on.
Okay.
Does anyone have any conversation topics that don't involve like Nazis?
No, I got nothing. Excuse me.
Mm.
It is Wednesday, right?
For another 4 minutes.
Right.
Okay. My husband was making a smoothie, and the blender, I didn't want to expose you guys to that.
That's cool.
I like chocolate.
Chocolate is good.
So the cool thing about this particular lip stain is, like, when you first put it on, or you first pull the wand out of the tub, it smells like chocolate. Like, it's called mocha something or other, and until it sets, everything smells like chocolate.
That's
pretty
cool.
Great. Pretty great.
This one smells like coconut tart.
Oh.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Ginny!
What?
Ginny! That's utter bullshit.
They're
Can we hex them?
Logic.
What the fuck? I'm pissed for you. What the hell?
Yeah.
There's no reason they can't hire you back if you didn't leave under bad circumstances. You can work for a place more than once. What the fuck? Fuck.
Yeah, that's another level of artillery.
It really is.
It's gotta be a budget thing, and they just don't want to tell you. They will come up with any fucking excuse to, like, oh my God. I don't know if you're a right to work state, but we are, and it super sucks. What the hell? And if they knew that from the beginning, why did they waste your time? Yeah. They had to fill out all the paperwork and everything. Why the hell hire me if they are just going to take it away? Yeah. And you are a right to work state. So they can make up any fucking reason, and they will, like, you can probably contest it with unemployment or something like that. Like, you can apply for unemployment, and then, like, they'll hold a hearing, and they will either have to pay you for the losses, or pay you for, because you've filled out the paperwork, right? Like, if they hold a hearing for you, you'll be able to argue your case. And there's like a 50-50 chance that the other company will even show up to the hearing, which means it'll be in your favor anyway.
Go screw them up.
Go screw them.
Yeah.
Guys.
Report them to the Better Business Bureau. What the fuck?
Yeah. But that's why I said, can we hex them?
Can we hex them? Yeah. That karma works. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, between unemployment office and the Better Business Bureau, like, kind of stick it to them, man. What the fuck? Apparently, I'm going to be on Lisa Daly's stream today. I'd forgotten. I'd completely forgotten.
Oh.
She just messaged me and was like, "Here's the link for the thing. We'll be there like 5 till." And I was like, oh, shit. Whoops. I'll be there, but I'm glad she remembered because fucking I didn't.
Yeah.
I must have written it down somewhere, but
where?
But where? Yeah. The Facebook message thing. Nope, we totally agreed on August 12th.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing we did.
Are you going to be in Savvy's later?
I should.
I think I'm going to be unconscious for most of those.
That's probably
probably.
Probably.
Well, Savvy's thing starts at 4 a.m. my time. So I don't know what time that is for you.
Is it like the middle of the night for us? So it should be like well into the morning for you.
Oh, it might be when I'm starting work, something like that.
That's possible.
Yeah, could be. Could be.
That's definitely possible.
Yeah, so Emmy's made like a mug design with like our favorite quote of hers.
If you want to fuck, just fuck.
I was doing a book review of like, I can't remember which book it was. I have a feeling it was a Sarah J. Maas book.
Yeah, I think it was Court of Thorns and Roses.
Yeah, and she's talking about how all of these like people in relationships are just like going like around the issue, and she was just like, if you want to fuck, just get it over with. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try and also be on Doll's stream because I miss her.
Oh goodness, you're just gonna be streaming all day.
Well, I kind of need to work on the game stuff, and I have some hedge writing videos that I need to edit. And if we're doing sprints, like that works for me because I kind of get this stuff done. And I miss Doll.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's been all over the place, so it's my own fault. Like, I should reach out and be like, "Yo, what's up? I know you've been super busy, but let's hang out."
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to organize a stream with her at some point. We talked about it, and then we just forgot to like set a time. And now I'm just like, "What is life? What am I doing?
What is time?
What is time? Yeah, I don't understand time."
And sleep? Who's she? We don't know her.
Sleep is something I should probably go and do soon. But
probably.
So it's 2 hours.
That reminded me though. I need a name. What should I use with my name?
Well, what kind of character is it?
I don't know.
Come up with the character concept and then try to name them. It'll be easier.
I don't know.
You can play yourself and just take a synonym.
Yeah, tired brain is not working very well. I was considering I'm doing a monologue workshop with some friends at the moment as well that we're just doing over Zoom, and I was like, what if I had a like vampire monologue? That'd be fun. And then all of the character research that I have to do for that would then work for the game, and I wouldn't have to do 2 different lots of character research.
Yep.
Smart.
Yeah, but
Record that shit. Send it to me.
I haven't actually Googled any good vampire monologues yet to see if there are any. But I actually had an idea the other day for like a comedic vampire monologue, and I was like, what's something very specific? And I had like the concept for this monologue is just like a vampire who's mildly irritated about the fact that they keep getting stuff stuck in their teeth.
Okay, so just as an aside, I kind of see Char as a Toreador or potentially a bruja.
I have no idea what that means.
Or a caitiff. Like,
that's fair enough.
Like, just say fuck it to all the clans and make her clanless, you know? Like, that's a thing too. She could be adopted.
She could be.
I don't know what any of that means, but sure.
Okay, so basically there are different clans. Bruja are the more aggressive, like, get it done, chaotic. Yeah. They're usually anarchists.
Yeah.
And then, what was the other one that you said? Toreador? The artsy ones?
Toreador, the artsy ones.
Yeah. The artsy, creative, beautiful ones.
Very Belle Epoch kind of.
Beautiful. Downloaded Bloodlines on Steam and got the patches.
Yes.
Do it.
Ola, do it.
Yay!
I wish it had multiplayer.
Bruja are not magic. Bruja are quite the opposite, in fact. They're like
very physical, very
salt of the earth, fucking
stabby vamps.
Like with their fists more than with magic.
The Tremere are
the Tremere
magic
are
one.
Yeah.
And no one said Malkavian because I'm straight up Malkavian.
Mm-hmm. Straight up Malkavian.
Like, of my Bloodlines playthroughs, I would say probably 85% of them have been Malkavian. And then the rest is usually Tremere is my second.
The Tremere are awesome. I don't know. I don't think the game went into the politics of the Tremere and all of that jazz, but like, I really love running Tremere. I love it.
I mean,
one of my favorites.
Shar is also like a deity and like a cult leader kind of thing. So
Toreador could still be a thing. Like they get presents.
Toreador, Ventru.
No, definitely Toreador over Ventru.
Yeah,
because like I said, the Toreador get presents as well. So like, could still be a cult leader.
This is true.
And Shar
I kind of see Shar as a Toreador.
Could happen.
Yeah.
I keep calling my Ventru in Venture Brothers, but it's obviously Ventru.
Yeah.
Google will autocorrect you. If you're writing Ventru, it will autocorrect you into Venture. Limits a lot of what you can do.
Something else?
Oh, Nosferatu would be fun. So super ugly, live underground, really good at blending in with the crowd, and they have their whole like intel network. If something happens in the city, they fucking know about it. Like,
like
we don't have a Nazi at the moment.
We don't have any Nazis. We have an ocean of Ventrus, but no Nosferatus. Which makes sense considering the political climate.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Mistborn. I was going, what's Venture from? House Venture is one of the houses in the Mistborn novels.
Oh,
right.
I know it from something else. What is it? I was thinking, like, is it one of the factions from like some dystopian teen book or something? I was thinking like Divergent or something. I was like, no, it's not in that. Something similar, but no, it's House Venture is like Ellen Venture is one of the characters in Mistborn. Ah, that is what my brain was doing for the last 2 minutes. Going, what is venture? What is venture? I know it. I can't think of it. So Ventru.
Ventru. No. So really what it is 80s London, right? So just make up something. The cool thing about the World of Darkness is you can make up whatever the fuck you want, and I'll come up with a system to make it work.
Nice.
So which is like a game that I love to play when watching movies. I'm like, these are the rules that would make that work. So like the one with Jet Li and what's his nuts? I can't even remember his name, but it was Jet Li, where it's basically timed the movie for Mage the Ascension. Like, yeah, I was thinking of the Adult Swim cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Adventure Brothers. Ta-da!
So what is the game that we're actually playing? Because I have no idea still. I'm just like, it sounds fun. There's vampires.
Vampire the Masquerade. 20th Anniversary Edition.
Okay, I'm going to Google it.
So V20 would be the short version. You could probably look up V20 and it would pop up what we're playing. We're not using V5 content.
There's a V20 Lore of the Bloodlines PDF.
Lore of the Bloodlines?
Interesting.
That might be like the Daughters of Cacophony, the all the little like side bloodlines from like that vein off of a major clan. Yup, you just nailed Charlie's character. Punk band.
Wait, who's a punk band?
Charlie is gonna be. She's a singer and guitarist in a punk band.
Nice.
So technically, she left the band. Technically, she left the band.
I did a
show. The band. She can still be in a band if she wants. Though you have a coterie. Well, you will have a coterie when all of this is said and done.
So it would make sense then that I know Charlie's character, or that my character knows Charlie's character.
You guys run in the same circles.
Yeah.
So if nothing else, you would have seen each other.
Yeah.
But you guys can talk about maybe if you want to exist outside of. If you guys want to have a relationship before the game starts,
right?
Like some kind of connection. Also, Orla found an owl. Woohoo!
I'm still working
everybody's dressing as an 80s goth. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
It's all like.
Well, I'm gonna be slightly more on the punk side.
I might be as well, because they just have more punk stuff than goth stuff.
That's great, though. That's great.
Weird
mishmash. I have goth stuff, but it's like modern goth stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
But that's okay. Maybe.
I'll figure something out.
Awesome.
Maybe I'll just be a mishmash.
Yeah, my knowledge of 80s Britain is based on a play that I did last year. And that was very much in the punk era. So that's about it. It was fun though. I did cool punky lighting for it. lot of cool
And
colors.
now I'm reading up about the Daughters of Cacophony. Interesting.
Vibing a gothy Diana. I love that, Ola.
Gothy Diana.
Yes.
Sweet.
And probably like, since you're coming from money, probably not so much the punk vibe, but like more the, like, you know, snooty, noble, British sort.
How does everyone already have so much character stuff done?
So these guys, like, I didn't even need to ask for backstories. They were just like, here. And I was like, thank you.
That's what happens when you play with writers.
I'm trying to get my werewolf players to do it, and it's like pulling teeth.
Yeah.
I've just been half conscious for the entire week, so I'm just like, I'll catch up on that Discord when I have brain cells.
It's gonna be so good.
Oh yes, that's gonna be so fun to see.
I'm so excited. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
I really want to go like write that vampire monologue about like stuff stuck in your teeth now.
Stuff stuck in your teeth.
Yeah,
and that would actually issue that would be like very annoying for a vampire.
Yeah.
Got this like bit of skin stuck up there. I can't get it out.
Yeah. Oh my god, my thing got caught in her earring.
I feel like the whole something stuck in my teeth thing is kind of very Toreador, because they don't like discomfort, kind of.
They're very particular. Yeah.
They're very like aesthetic, and everything has to be whatever their particular aesthetic is.
It's got to be just right. Yeah. So anything that gets in the way, they're like, fuck this.
Very sensitive.
Yeah, they're very sensitive.
I just had a thought, what if the punk people wore the collars with the massive spikes to keep the vampires off their necks?
I might use that.
Secret history. What if instead of like, what if they're not actual metal spikes? What if they're like wood spikes that are painted to look like metal?
Painted to look like
sneaky.
This is where my like 12 a.m. brain goes.
So I think probably what I'm going to do is make up a fake band tee and then like wear my corset over it.
Corset's a thing yet?
Yeah, they are.
In the 80s in London?
I mean, if you're a vampire, you could have been alive since corsets were like everyday wear. So
it in the early 80s, it was more the like cinches, the really wide belts, but I don't have one of those. So
consider comfort for 2 to 3 hours. Like,
look, I mean, I on the regular, I wear that thing for 8 to 12 hours.
Sure, but we also only see you from like your shoulders up, right?
That's true.
So we might not even see it. If you want to wear pajamas on the lower half of your body, you're welcome to do so.
I'll see what happens. But I'm definitely making up a fake band tee.
Make that fake band tee. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Shushi and the Banshees.
Yes.
Lucy and the, I don't know, vampire repellent chokers.
It's a niche market.
It's a niche market.
Mm.
There are vampire hunters in London. Like, it's a thing.
Society of Leopold.
Among others. Actually, Society of Leopold is relatively rare in London. It's actually St. George. Knights of St.
Oh,
George.
right. Of course.
It's mostly Knights of St. George.
It would be, yeah.
But there's also Imbued, which is going to be a scary arc. Like, what the fuck is that? Why can't they do those things? I introduced those really late in my other vampire games. I did a DC by Night game for 2 years, and then I did a Richmond by Night game for another 2 years, with a mix of online and offline sort of gameplay. So I just got to come up with the meta plot. I have all these tiny little seeds. It's going to be great, but I need the meta plot for both the vampire game and the werewolf game. I think the werewolf game is going to be easier to plot because everything sucks in Russia. It's really easy for like Moscow is some bullshit. So
would not want to be there right now.
Exactly. Exactly. Coffee. On the marketing panel. I'm gonna be on the marketing panel. I think this is for who's it? Author 2 retreats. Author 2 virtual retreats, rather. I think I'm gonna be on a marketing panel.
That's cool.
Keelan said you were interested in being on the marketing panel. We would love to have you. I reached out to everyone else on Instagram, but was wondering what would be the best way to reach you, create a group chat. If Insta is easier on everyone, it works. I think I'm Sako on Insta. I think I'm Sako on Instagram. Repellent chokers can be bought at the shop on Brick Lane, Van Helsing's. In the Van Helsing's game? Question mark? It will be good. I just brewed this. Somehow I think I can drink it.
Probably head off to bed.
Okay. Get some rest.
Good night. Sleep well.
Sleep well. Think about vampires.
Oh, I will be. I'll probably tune back in while I'm getting ready for bed, just in the chat.
Cool.
Good night, all.
Good night.
Good night.
I'll talk to you later, honey. Yay. Yay, vampire things.
Yay, vampire things.
Which is fun. I think I'd be running a mage game because witches. But vampires.
Yeah. But vampires.
Which means I'm going to introduce mages. Like, that's
of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And I mean, you get vampire witches, so
Well, sorta.
Sort of.
Tremere, which is like
Yeah.
the king of all MLMs.
Yeah.
Their
So I think
social structure is literally a pyramid.
Yeah. I think.
Oh no!
Oh.
A single tear. Oh.
I think I'm going to call the band for my fake band tea. I think they're going to be the Poison Nuns.
Poison Nuns.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Yeah. It sounds just weird enough to fit in.
Sure.
So.
Gonna be cool.
We are going to have all the fun.
It's gonna be awesome. The idea that we're broadcasting it, totally irrelevant.
Yeah. Totally irrelevant. We are just going to have all the fun.
Shar is in the chat. Don't worry. Venom Priests can be a band that covers their songs.
Yes, I love that. I think I might actually like Venom Priests more than Poison Nuns.
Poison Nuns is the cover band.
Yeah. I think so. Eva, can I use Venom Priests, please?
I missed Ginny leaving.
Oh, bye,
Guess
Ginny.
No. I love you. Break a leg, man. Best of luck.
Yeah.
Jeez. What ass
Thank you,
Hattery?
Eva. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank
That's
you.
fucking teamwork. Venom Priest gives also Judas Priest vibes, which I'll always be here for.
Yeah. I mean, what more could you want?
Minutes to midnight. Oh, wait. Yeah. That's Iron Maiden. Never mind.
Close enough.
Boo. I was going for a chocolate time, but I hope you have a great day, Jenny. Poor Jenny. Jeez Louise.
That really bites.
That really bites. So I have 25 minutes before I have to bolt. I acquired 2 new decks. One is called Mystic Monday, and it's done with like art. And then one is the Ostara Tarot, which I was hoping was going to be a nice deck. All the cards were stuck together. Getting them apart was really hard. And they're impossible to shuffle.
Oh.
So I was really hoping, I've been eyeing this deck for years. And I was really hoping for a nice deck, that's gentle on people and stuff. No, it hates me.
That sucks. That really sucks.
I love it. I love it. A viper wrapped around an upside down cross. Do it. Do it.
Yes.
Do it. Do it. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes. I will make it happen.
It's gonna be awesome.
So
that is an option. Oh. Can you shuffle it? I can do the that kind of shuffle, but I can't do the bridge. It doesn't want to shuffle that way. I think what happened is they like put together the decks when the ink was still kind of wet, and then they made sure the deck was all together when they did the silver outline on the edges. So it's the silver that's all still one piece. Hi, Angela Ann. So good to see you. Storm is here, and I'm in love with the sounds. I'm going to hop into work a bit. Okay. Have a good day, Eva.
Toodles.
I'm going to grab my Ostara deck, because what the hell?
Yeah, why not?
I'll note that my box came damaged.
That's not cool.
My box came damaged. Comes with this fancy book.
Much the shinies.
Oh, it does have it has like an explanation of Ostara.
That's cool.
And I think that's it. Oh, and each of the suits were done by a different person.
Oh, interesting.
And oh my God, are you two of them or are you one of them? No, okay. That's the back.
Ooh, that's very pretty.
Right? Oh my gosh, can I get these out? I hate it when they do this like split thing. They're like, split your deck in half. No, I don't want to split my deck in half. Make it impossible to get all the cards out. Which means I'm going to get a tarot box for it. This box is going to be used for something else.
Yeah.
I would like to bond with this deck.
Sorry, I'm looking at fonts now.
Check out this year's card.
Ooh.
That's like one of the cooler towers that I've seen.
That is a really cool tower.
It's awesome.
Definitely gives the feeling of dread.
The whole town is on fire. Ow.
Well, I mean...
It's cool.
2020 is on fire.
Exactly. But, like, some of this art is, like, for the win.
That's really, really pretty.
Right? So good. It was a huge inspiration on my deck. Oh, shit. I found a couple that were stuck together. See if I can get them apart. Oh. Please come apart. There you go. This is one of my favorite Seven of Cups, like, ever.
Oh, yeah. That's really nice.
The art in here is just fucking amazing. It's getting harder and harder to find a deck that actually did illustration, like full-on illustrations for the suits.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than just being like, here's a picture of 5 pentacles.
Yeah.
There are 4 swords. Like, actually illustrate the card. Yeah. Yeah, trying to like wiggle the corners so that you can. One of my favorite decks, even though it was a paint at first. Yeah. I'm hoping that's what this becomes. I'd like it to be like the polar opposite of my deck.
So I think I found the font that I'm going to use.
The font for your shirt?
Yeah. Because what I do is I've got these fabric Sharpies.
Oh, cool.
So I'm doing the design digitally. Yeah, I do the design digitally. I print it out and then I stretch the shirt over the design.
Gotcha.
And ink it with the Sharpies. Who is talking to me?
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, I'm going to pull a card and see what's up. The 8 of Wands. Oh, they're based out of Vancouver. Oh, shit. Coins, wands. 8 green-leafed wands emerge from the heart of a peregrine falcon. Oh, what are the odds? The 8 of Wands signifies freedom in space. You are unburdened by previous challenges and are full of energy for your activities. This card is all about speed. You can expect to be very busy and efficient, and this will be a pleasant feeling as you are enthusiastic and making progress towards your goals. Peregrine Falcon, what are the odds? That's my spirit guide is a peregrine falcon.
Very cool.
So maybe I should hedge ride today.
Maybe.
Maybe that's a thing I should do.
The universe is talking to you.
Put this on a shirt.
I have designed it. I have sent it to RP, and now it's up to him to get his store running.
Cool. Looking up ideas for a weekly question for my Twitter and writing them down on random weeks in my planner. For November 3rd, I had this and it felt appropriate. If you could snap your fingers and be the leader of any country, what would you choose? My own private Idaho.
Yep.
I want a private Idaho. That's basically my thing. But like, if I have the deck all together, they don't even line up. Like, all the cards are just a slightly different size, which is why it doesn't shuffle very well. So the edging is uneven. Also, the corners are all fucked up because that's where they were stuck.
Yeah.
But at least it's consistently fucked up.
Why do you keep logging me out?
What, Canva?
Pixabay.
Ah. Good old Pixabay.
Yeah. Because if I want to download the SVG, I have to be logged in.
Sure, and it keeps logging you out.
Pixabay just randomly logs me out.
That sucks.
It does. I mean, there are worse things, but it sucks.
Any people that end up in my domain, like in my own private Idaho, like are trespassing. I like to be alone in my personal space. Though I have invited RK because he wants to experiment with astral projection. So I'm like, I'll throw out a tether and see if you find it.
Sounds cool.
Not that I let him out into the woods or anything like that, but I suspect my tulpas would not make it a very fun time for him.
Probably not.
Gotta go give my tot an outlet for their energy other than squirming in my arms and screaming.
Fair dues.
I want you to be a nice duck. Be a nice duck. That's cool that I have the hard work paying off card, like right out of the gate. That's cool.
Yeah.
Usually witches tending the garden outside. Oh. Are they separate entities? Are they tulpas? Are they people? I'm curious. I want to know more. Tell me, Shelby, what's the inside of your head look like?
So, for this Viper on a cross thing.
What about this Viper on a cross thing?
Inverted or
upside down cross?
Upside down.
Ooh. King of Wands? Question mark? King of what?
Sako, you summoned RK.
Speaking of RK. Hey, what's up, honey? I'm going to be wrapping up here in the next 10 minutes, but that's what I meant to do. Summoned. We're talking about, yep, we were totally talking about you and your interest in protection.
And just how generally awesome you are.
And generally how awesome you are.
Yeah.
Also, I got a nice deck. It's supposed to be less about telling horrible things happening and more about you're good at this thing. And also good things are coming. You skipped yesterday? Yeah. Not a bad thing. I'll probably do some hedge writing today. Maybe.
You were in my stream yesterday.
Yeah, so?
Okay.
I'm like, and?
No, I'm just brain thing.
Okay.
I'm kind of making sure that I am not losing my mind.
No. Because... He skipped meditation. He skipped the...
Okay. Right.
Have you been doing guided meditations, or have you been doing, like, your own thing? I might. Also, we can talk about vampires. Penelope Jenkins. Yeah. It will be good. Send me a link. Mantra-based. So mantra-based takes me to my higher self, but I'm more than my physical body. Right on. Penelope must come to fruition.
Yes.
Monroe Institute stuff. Oh, let me look this up. Oh. Leading Education Center for Exploring Expanded States of Consciousness. Testimonials. Oh, free meditation audio. So they're guided, right? Or do they just do binaural stuff? Focus your intentions to manifest greater awareness and mental activity. I can help you with the stuff that I use for meditation. It's actually super helpful. Evening means 5 p.m. my time. 6 p.m. my time should be great. Should be great. I eat dinner at 7:30 usually, sometimes 8 o'clock. I have a thing at 8, and then Savvy's thing at 10, at 10 o'clock. Yeah, I am literally going to be streaming all day long.
Yep.
So there is a meditation account called Skeed. Here on YouTube, and they're basically frequencies that put you in a like expanded like mind state. At least for me, it's easier to slip in and out like with this frequency playing. I use it for I use it for my own meditation these days. Mostly witch work. Or maybe later, depending. Okay, well, let me know. Ten of coins. That's really cute. It's weird that they're coins, but it's water. Usually coins are earth. Knight of Swords, maybe. Page of Wands, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I probably should have looked through the deck a little more solidly before I shuffled them.
Maybe.
Because some of their cards don't actually, it just says king. And I'm like, I don't know what suit you are. Could mean fucking
That's a bit of a problem.
Trying to break 100. Woo! Neurodivergent geniuses. Hi, Muffet. You gonna eat? Yeah, you is. Yeah, you is. Okay, I should probably go.
Probably.
I'll close this stream and get ready for Lisa Daly's thing. So check out Lisa Daly at 11, which is 9 minutes away. I will be around, and I have no idea what we're talking about, but it's going to be awesome.
Yes, it is.
All right. Thank you all for joining me and putting up with my vampiredom and talking politics of all things. Pet the pup. Pet that pup. The pups need pets.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I will catch you guys on the flip side. I'm going to be streaming like all day, so not on my account, but I'll be hopping around other streams. Yes.
Yeah.
That'll be a thing. Moop.